Wow. Hello, can you hear me okay? Is it good? Hi. It's been a while since I streamed. I think it's been like a month. Honestly, that sucks because I really enjoy streaming, but April was a fucking shitstorm in a lot of ways. Ah, there we go. Basically, what was going on during April for me was that I had a lot of work and I had a lot of relationships that needed to be managed, and that just kind of distracted me from things. I like your beautiful voice, thank you. You know, it's very flattering whenever you tell a trans woman that, because I can tell you that at least I am very insecure about it. Um, but I don't know. I've heard from a lot of people that they like it. Like my partner. Maybe I shouldn't say this because it will expose me a little. But like my partner uh, watched my videos before we properly met, let's say, and she told me that one thing that she really enjoyed about my content was my voice. So yeah, I mean, it's something I hear, but it's something that I guess it's a little bit hard to believe, especially if you have like gender dysphoria and things like that. Um, but yeah, accent wise, I think I've gotten like the funniest comments because let's say there's a lot of people who struggle to like place where I'm from, I guess, from how I speak. I've gotten a bunch of guesses, but like my favorite of all time was a guy that was like wondering, um, you know, that. And whenever he made the comment, he was like, "Are you from Neptune? Like, did you invent your own?" And at first I was offended, but like thinking back, that's like the favorite comment I've ever gotten on a YouTube video because it made me laugh. So yeah. Yeah, so April was really difficult for me. I have to say that. I think yeah, the first 2 weeks I was like caught up in like a friend circle dispute, I guess. Um let's say that whenever you're like getting out of a circle of friends, let's say, or like getting out of one friendship, there are these situations where you are um, detaching emotionally and also detaching socially and things like that. And I was going through that with a person where I was finally, slowly but surely, getting to the point where I was like emotionally detaching from them. And then I got into a different situation where I entered a friend group by like sheer coincidence, where the friend group was just kind of like breaking apart. That was fucking sad because like I went from like trying to leave an unstable situation into another unstable situation because of another person who was there. And yeah, no, it was just very weird. And the combination of all that really stressed me out. And yeah, yeah, it's been a lot of stuff. Like on the 10th, it was also like Mother's Day, and that's a bit complicated for me because, you know, I have a bit of like distance from my parents, though that's improving right now. But yeah, you know, whenever those sorts of celebrations come around, that's just something that happens. Pain. Oh yeah, hello Niara. Yeah, that's something that happens. I'm gonna give you like yeah, there you go. Now you can mod the chat if you want. On YouTube, it's just kind of normal that whenever you have like someone on the chat, you give them mod permission. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, what a mess. Then um, at my university, there's like you know, my research the head researcher of like where I work gave me a bunch of like homework from his students so that I would like get through it. And yeah, that was like a lot of work. I love you and appreciate you, Aton. You're awesome. Thank you. I also love you and appreciate you, Aton. So right now I have to grade like a bunch of homework by a bunch of students, and that's kind of what's occupying my time. Me streaming right now is me procrastinating like work that I get paid for. So you guys should be appreciative because I'm doing this for you. I am having fun. I really want to play Dredge. I really want to finish the game because it's been a while since I properly played this video game. I've been playing Peak as well, like on my own. And Peak was really difficult, but I am getting to the point where I'm actually like enjoying video games again. And part of the reason why I wanted to stream was because I don't know, I think I got to that moment in my psychology where video games just kind of phased out of my sight, and there was like a cultural impetus of like ongoing gaming things that I started to lose sight of, and I wanted to reconnect with that. The only problem I have with you is that you don't stream on Twitch. Why? Because you would raid me? That would be very nice if you could. I mean, I can't raid you on YouTube from Twitch. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is that I don't really like Twitch, or I don't know. I don't know why I don't stream on Twitch actually. I was thinking of streaming on Twitch, but only like video games that are like single instance gameplay. So that would be like, you know, Peak, League of Legends, you know, things that I didn't care to archive. But whenever I'm playing video games that actually have like a story or things like that, I like to record my first impression. And the problem I have with Twitch normally is that it tends to like prune video archives. So like if you're playing, for example, I don't know, what would be like a game? Like Resident Evil, then you play it once, and then unless you download it, like it just kind of goes. Yeah, I want to raid you. That's so nice. Yeah. I mean, you can always like shout me out on like whatever platform, like, "Oh, Ravi streaming," and then you know hundreds of people will come. Would be like the battle horn of the trans women. Yeah, yeah. Normally in my streams, I usually like speak for 30 minutes and then I play for like 2 hours 30. I don't normally stream past 3 hours, also because like I have a lot of things to do in a day. You can link to your Twitch and export the stream directly. Is that a thing that people do? That's crazy. It doesn't take like a lot of bandwidth to do that? Oh my god. Well, okay. I guess I will look into that. I've heard people call it like co-streaming or like double platform or something like that, but I was under the impression that it took a lot of bandwidth, and I don't have a lot of upload speed. I think I have like 10 megabytes, and I'm already on like one of the fancier plans in my city. Uh, yeah, I guess I would need to like think what I want to do there. I was looking at what people do cable wise in Ukraine right now with drone technology, because there's a lot of drones that get uh, let's say that drones normally work with radio. Like if you buy a commercial drone, um, the ones that we use like in the West for recording stuff or for um, you know, for like going around and looking at things from like air view, things like that. There's drones that work with radio signals. But one problem that has been detected recently of like people who do that is that if you find like the radio signal that allows for that thing to happen, it's very easy to jam it. So people are now connecting drones to like kilometers long fiber cable threads. So that prevents drones from actually being disconnected. But something amazing that that has created as a sort of like, let's say, secondhand consequence is that now the drones are leaving like enormous threads of fiber cable all over Ukraine. So you have like these fields that are completely covered in string, and the birds are making nests out of it now, which is really interesting, I think. Yeah, it doesn't take anything, it just does it in the background on Twitch. I don't mean multi-streaming, by the way, I just mean exporting VODs to YouTube through Twitch. Ooh, okay, I will look into that then. Yeah, that sounds very interesting. I don't know that much about like Twitter integrations, but like um yeah, I'll have to look into that. I was under the impression that fiber cable, you know, for like the internet was like super expensive. But if people are putting it in drones and they're making it like kilometers long for surveillance, it mustn't be that expensive, right? I don't know. Unless people are like spending a lot of money to get those things going. Uh, I guess you know, I'm not like a war person. That's just something I look at because I really care about ecology and the planet and things like that. Yeah. It's very hard to do activism like in my own city right now because things are fine for the most part. Like we are ruled. I mean, I would actually dox myself if I say who runs my state, but like there's like a chain of leftists everywhere, and they are doing the best they can in the circumstances because you know Trump is just like making things very difficult for Mexico. But like all things considered, we're fine. Like I used to be like one of those like Antifa super soldiers, but right now there's like no Antifa-ing to do because things generally work, so we're okay. And I'm just at home, like not getting angry at anyone. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, it's just a good vibe all around. J'étais skibidi, les interfree, tu m'excites. Okay. Sorry, I was reading a message from someone very special. Yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah. I'm also like at work. I am designing a class right now, and we got an extension, and it's really important that we got that extension because we were just never going to be able to like put it all together with the time frame that we were given. But now it turns out that we're going to be able to do things right. So I guess that's good. I am looking forward to the moment where I actually have that contract over, because I really want to have that time for myself so that I can finish the video essay that I'm working on. it's a video essay that's slowly taking like more and more to produce, and I'm running into the same thing that I ran with the last episodes of the Quebec series, where they're getting so long to produce. My enthusiasm and my growth is kind of telling me to move on from the project, but I don't want to move on until I finish. So yeah, it's hard, but I do want to get into the point where I am working on that video again. On my end, like on my personal end, I just have to finish like a 10-minute class, like a 10-minute module, I should say, and then during the summer I might be able to get working again on video essays and like history stuff. And that's my goal, because by the end of the day, what I really care about is that educational dimension of the channel. Like, I game, but that's mostly to connect with you guys. For the most part, I am usually just working or reading or trying to do things in academia. Mm. Right now, like my supervisor is trying to like stay on his grant, so he really wants me to publish something. But I have nothing to publish right now, and I am very scared because we've not written to each other in like a couple of months now, and I think I'm afraid that he's gonna kick me out, but I don't think he's gonna kick me out. I don't know. I'm just being lazy, I guess. There's this thing where uh, there used to be a thing, I think, in like Denmark, where uh, they classed homosexuality as a disease for a bit, and as a protest movement, people started skipping work. And whenever they were asked to be given an excuse as for why they were doing that, like, why are you skipping work right now? The people said, no, I'm too gay to work. Yeah, I'm too gay to work. I'm calling in sick. I'm too gay. I cannot participate. Yeah, I'm just kind of gonna tune out of like working today. And yeah, that's like a funny protest. Like during history, there's been a lot of instances where people decide to protest, and it's funny, and they do something like that, which is like relatively inoffensive, let's say. But in its being inoffensive, it nevertheless achieves the point of creating a point of pressure, and that allows for, I guess, forms of change. It's like one of the softer ones. Um, Generally, protests can get very aggressive, but yeah, I mean, there's also ways to make protests fun if you can like plan them intelligently. Oh, hi, Rap. Hi. North Pacific Recordings. Do I know you from somewhere? Have I seen you before? Let me see. I don't think I do. But hi, welcome. I'm gonna start the game relatively soon, I think. Hi. I am just having like a conversation before I get into the mood of chatting. I'm wondering why the fucking bot is not running. Because I used to have a bot running on the other channel back when I streamed on what would I say? The on the other turn on. Okay. Not particularly. I recall the Quebec series, but didn't really comment back then. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people know me for the Quebec series, but they don't really know that much about me. Besides that, I want to like also clarify the myth that I am not from Quebec. That's something that a lot of people believe, but that is not true. I don't speak Quebec French. The accent is like difficult for me to identify. Like, my partner can do it very well, but I personally I can't. So I just happened to like study Quebec because I was under the impression that, oh, this is like a Latin American uh, part of the world that I guess it's a bit unique, and that's also why I wanted to make a video series on Brazil, because I also think that like Brazil is like one of the parts of Latin America that stands out. I would argue that, for example, a country like Jamaica is also Latin American, but it's not typically understood that way. So, um, yeah, I wanted to make videos about Latin America since I began this channel, just kind of like discussing the outliers, but the sort of volume and energy that it takes to create something like the Quebec series is just too much. And I think it wouldn't be sustainable to do it unless I had like a lot of resources and a lot of time. And even right now that I'm in a moment of my life where I have a lot of resources and a lot of time, it's difficult. It's difficult. Am I still welcome? uh, what do you think? That's cool as hell. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, it's very cool. I enjoy that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I would like to make more videos about Latin America. Like conceptually, I always visualized my channel as a channel for like Latin American history for English speakers, I guess. Uh, but it's been a while since I've gotten the opportunity to do that. I think I got like maybe a little community captured, I guess, by the creators that were around me. So back then, that was mainly the Europe Elects people. If you guys know them, Europe Elects is a community on Twitter that mostly covers elections and things like that. And yeah, they are mostly concerned with like the politics that Twitter usually covers. But in this situation, what that usually meant was like Ukraine. What that usually meant was like Palestine. And whenever I made the Millet video, which was, I guess, a piece of political commentary that was a bit more crude than the videos that I usually make, I was very unhappy with it. Like, I don't like that video. I don't like looking back on it because I think it's not really history content. It's not really that educational. It's just like my attempt at creating a shit post in the fashion of, yeah, of like all the skeptic era, like let me dunk on a person videos. But but I'm very, I'm like autistic. I don't think I have the personality to make that work because I'm very bad at like mocking someone, right? Like I'm not someone who makes fun of people. So um yeah, I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't get away with it. I'm spending my time being politically active in South Seattle. Ooh, very well. A historically redlined area. It's not uncommon to find an Eritrean store there. Ooh, loving it here, trying to coordinate mutual aid here. That's very nice. Yeah, I think that Seattle has very healthy politics. If I could live somewhere in the US and, I don't know. I'm not really looking forward to move to the US right now. Like, just as a matter of principle, I wasn't from the get go, but like, even if I wanted to right now, I would strongly be like averse to it because I am like ethnically Mexican and I'm also a trans woman and I'm a leftist that was in like a fourth international affiliated political party like less than 10 years ago. So if like immigration started to look at my record, they would be like, what the fuck? No, we're not letting you in, you dumbass. Like, even if I wanted to get a visa in the United States right now, I think it would be difficult. I tried to get a Canadian visa because I had something I wanted to do very briefly in Canada last year, and even then the application process was like super annoying, and they took months to give me like the first follow-up, and I was like, no, I don't have your time. I can't do this. I can't do this at all. Yeah. Seattle's kind of in a class clash. Oh, well, it's always been there. You know, Seattle is one of the working class parts of the United States, I guess. Uh, well, not working class in the sense that it's like it's a poor city, or in the sense that it's like an industrial city, or any of those things. Like, I live in an industrial city, and Seattle is not an industrial city in the same way. I would say mostly that it is a city where there used to be a very strong working class political culture because of the rail workers. And I think in the US it has one of the healthiest political climates. And the DSA is also very big, yeah. I'm between the DSA, Social Democrats, IWW, and Greens. Social humanism, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's good. I don't know. I don't know who I'd support in that situation. I generally, what I advise people, especially like younger leftists, is like, you know, don't break your head trying to fit into specific political parties, or to like match a vibe whenever you get surrounded with people like that. Just try to be somewhere where people are doing stuff, and do your best to be like active in those circles. I think I'm gonna turn on the game. I'm just gonna start closing windows so that, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. In my mind, sorry, I'm just closing windows. The thing is that this game has crashed my computer a couple of times, so right now I am trying to be very careful with it. There we go. Launching. I got elected as a Democratic Party PCO in the state's 33rd event legislative council. Ooh, okay, that's very cool. Are you enjoying it? Okay, we're going over to the game right now. Wah! I like the pixel art. What? What's going on with the chat window here? Okay, wait a second. I gotta go. There we go. Now something's weird with the chat window here. Let me see. YouTube is a bit of a bug fest. Yeah, there we go. Nice and high. Yeah. I gotta remember what I was doing here. Factory. Okay, I think the science lab guy asked me for Gale Cliffs. Okay, so these are like ancient fish. I'm going to the Gale Cliffs. That's what I need to do. As far as Latino folks, they're more prevalent in areas like Kent, Renton, and Linwood. South Central Seattle's more Horn of Africa folks. Ooh, I see. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't know that much. Oh, okay, it's late. It's quite late, actually. I have to sleep. Okay, yeah, let's go. Yeah. I've been sleeping a lot better. Something that I think was like a very important change in my routine these days is that I am now exercising in the morning, and I usually was a person who exercised at night. So that has helped me sleep a lot better. Okay, so I've been trying to keep a record of where all the dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need any pointing to any containment patches. Okay, no, I just was here for for the kill clips. I was trying. I didn't even sleep. Oh my god, I'm being such a ditz today. Let's see. La 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 la. Do 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 do. And there we go. Okay, so the Gale Cliffs. I need to remember where that was. Ah? Oh, okay, so now this guy is like marking them for me. So Gale Cliffs is down there. Okay, I think the fastest way to get there is gonna be with the Vanishing Words, Atrophy, Haste, Bay, Troll, and Crabpot. This one. Okay, there we go. Gale Cliffs. No. Should I just be cleaning the oil spill and talking to you guys? I find it a lot more fun. Like, what I enjoy about this game is that you can play it in a way that's like very, very cozy, I guess. And oh my god, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Eh? What am I doing? I don't throw bait. I am enhanced foghorn lights. Okay. So my goal is going to the cliffs right now. Where is that? Oh, I think it's those islands over there. Yeah. Oh my god, my controller is shaking. I wonder what that was. I forgot how to navigate to these things. I think I'm not doing it well. Okay, so... What? No. Okay, so south. There we go. This game is very relaxing. Like, there's a way that you can play it which is super relaxing, which is just not engaging the horror element and just, slowly but surely finishing the tasks and things like that. But I get the impression that that's like a very, oh my fucking god, what is that? No, 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 leave me, leave me, leave me. What? Uh, 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 okay. That was interesting. I got really scared. Yeah, like there's a way that you can play this game where you're just not engaging like the horror elements at all. But yeah, let's just get for repairs. But that's the way I play it, because I always like, whenever I'm gaming, I like the good endings, and I like being positive and things like that. I'm not someone who gets like naturally cold to do like, I guess, the evil routes. I remember when I did like the genocide route in Undertale, like, lots of years ago, and I just didn't have fun with that. Yeah, I just didn't have fun with that at all. For me, it was like psychologically difficult being put in a position where you are, um, I guess, annoying people, I guess, even if they're characters, where you like set yourself out to be mean to others and things like that. And the kind of message that I took from Undertale is that I don't really like doing like the bad route in video games. And yeah, ever since I just understood that about myself. And in Dredge, like in this game, there's a way that you can play it in such a way that you are like becoming a more powerful character every time. But you becoming more powerful comes at the cost of like um, some of the health of the world. So I just don't do that, you know. Um, yeah. So I just play the relaxing way. Hurting others is bad for the soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just not into that. I've kind of learned this year though that you know, through some relationships that I had, that sometimes you just gotta do what you can to protect your peace. Because there's some people who I believe are very good natured. You know, that there's some people that I believe will always do their best to be good for others, I guess. But there's another kind of person that is out there to hurt others because they get something out of it, right? Like they get some kind of reward. So when they get that kind of reward, and you engage them as someone who is used to giving a lot of explanations for yourself, or giving a lot of like advice, or you know, being like a positive person all around, this other type of person feeds on that. And uh, what kind of sucks is that you get put into a position where, you know, you supply someone who's very toxic with dark ooze gathers on your vessel. No! I'm gonna have to go and drop that, yeah. Ravi's not sadistic. Uh, I am not sadistic, I am sorry. I don't enjoy that. I am... What am I actually? I can be a bit of a bully, but like I have never used that skill, or at least I don't think I have um to like derive pain out of someone's pleasure. Like when someone cries, I cry. At least you know, a couple of weeks ago I was watching like what's the name of that thing? Uh oh my god. Leave me alone. Um yeah, like the Turning Red movie, and I was like genuinely sad when I saw um yeah, like when I saw the girl and her mom go through like the bamboo forest. I think I cried. Yeah. Responsibility empowers, power reveals, wisdom and creativity solves and saves, yeah. You give me big sister vibes? Yeah, I think so. You're not the first person to tell me that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can fish something from this spot right now. Okay. Up, up, up. Nautilus. Okay. There we go. We're getting all of the fishes. We're swimming with the fishes. Okay. How to make every game stressful via compulsive min-maxer. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, like, I'm not really a completionist. I've come... I don't get too much enjoyment from that, I guess. Okay. You give me little sister. Wow, vibes. The tremendous urge to bully you with mind-numbing Minecraft. You would say that. You would say that. Why do you want to bully me? I'm so nice. I'm so agreeable. Oh my god. I take care of 2 other mentally disabled folks on top of myself. Taking care of others is something I happily respect. Harming others is punishable by reconciliation or death. Yeah. I don't know, like, I just don't get, I don't know, like, if... Ooh, okay, I got one of the magic fish. They call the oil. This would be like my favorite job to do if... Yeah. I would feel very good cleaning oil spills. At work would have a fun Rav. Thank you. Yeah. I guess that if I could have a job that was like, you know, relatively low stakes and I didn't want to get paid like a lot and I didn't worry too much about getting sick, I would enjoy cleaning oil spills, but I guess part of the bad thing about cleaning oil spills is that for you to have a job, there have to be people who have like irresponsible irresponsible energy practices, because I'd much rather we just didn't use oil as a source of energy. I was thinking of like a horror concept for a VTuber a couple of days ago, where, you know, it's like it's a slime character, but it's actually like one of those like horror themed ones, where what you really do is be like an oil based monster. Gulf of Mexico, yeah. Well, luckily there haven't been any big spills over there in a while, but like during the Calderon years there were like a bunch of oil spills. There was like the worst one that like you know, the solution had to be coordinated with the United States or something. Yeah, just terrible stuff. A blue haired slime. It doesn't have to be blue, it just has to be a slime. Yeah, but like, imagine the concept is horror, it's slime, and the slime is like a god, and it's the god of oil, right? And it's horror because like there's like a horror concept of like, you know, oil as, you know, in the same fashion of like the god of fear and hunger. There's a way that you can use oil as like a deity that humanity worships, right? Because so much about our society and the way the world functions revolves around oil. So I guess yeah, like you could make a decent horror concept out of like yeah, oil. But that's just me. If I could like shipyard, let's get repairs. If I had like unlimited money, I guess I would make that, and it would be like anti-capitalist whatever art. I think that like Fear and Hunger is an anti-capitalist game, at least in its basic thesis, but like I don't think I would ever play it on stream because it's also very gory, and it has like a lot of sexual imagery that I don't think I would necessarily like looking at. Like there's a boss in the game that's like what would I say? It's like the dead corpse of one of the gods, I guess. And you can like let's say stimulate the corpse and like make a part of the corpse get big and hard. So you know, the whole game has like a lot of imagery like that, and I at least am like, okay. I like your message. I don't super dig your presentation. That's like the challenging thing about making any sort of like sexual content. It can be very alienating to like I guess certain kinds of audiences. Not all of them, of course, but like the moment you do that, it's like, weh. No more spills in the Gulf of Mexico. Now we got spills in the Gulf of America. If you say that again, I will like mute you. In this YouTube channel calls it the Gulf of Mexico, just as it's been called for hundreds of years. What's the blue shield mean? I've never watched YouTube streams. It's basically mod, yeah. Does the ad even work? I don't know how this works. Yeah, it works. Oil baron god, oil baron leader. Oil is the food of the masses. You work while oil consumes. Yeah. That's kind of the concept I would like create. I think I would also do something like that for like maybe gold. Oh, I cleaned it. I cleaned all the oil. This is amazing. Yay. Gulf of Canada. You do have a Gulf of Canada, the Hudson Bay. You already have your own Gulf. Get over it. Apparently I got mod. I'm so cool, yeah. Yeah, you're so cool. You're amazing. Okay, wait, is the Hudson Bay a Gulf? I don't know. I don't know about that. Why do I keep this? No, I'm gonna sell it. I'm here to sell fish. Gulf of Arrogance. There we go. We sold the fish. Oh my god, I cleaned all the oil. There are no more like oil-related contaminations here. I guess that just leaves fishing. That's what I gotta do now. Is this an aberration? No, it's not an aberration. I really like the minigames in this game. Okay. Is there another spot? What the hell? Where's my mod? Let me like get you your mod in a second. Ah! I damaged my hole trying to give you mod. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you Twitch people have no idea what it's like to stream in these YouTube waters. All of you are soy. You're in my house now. Oh my god, oh my god. No, this is not the right fish. This is not the right fish. I need to find another Nautilus, but like, where do I go? Okay. Well, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna be giving turns. I'm surprised you don't stream on both. I have been suggested to do that, but I don't know. I haven't gotten to the point where I feel like, I guess, researching how to do that. I haven't. Let's see. Manifesting. Okay. So here, just gotta swim north. North's over there. Oh my god! Okay, yeah. Tokyo Drift. Every time I think of Twitch, I think of the Ministry album. Yeah. I used to have a friend from Canada that called Twitch streamers Twitchers. But like the funny thing about her, I guess, was that she was only familiar with like the political side of Twitch, so she had like this terrible impression about like whatever what that platform was, and I just we could never get that out of her. It's it's disappointing, I guess. But yeah, she called them Twitchers, and then one time she tried to like start streaming on Twitch, and she made lectures on what she did, which was like molecular biology. But like everyone of like the small friend group that watched her back then started like making fun of her, and then she stopped. That friend group was very toxic. It was like a group of people who met during the pandemic that in any other situation would have never met, but like I think during the pandemic all of us had like weird relationships or something like that. Okay, Violet, do you want to be mod? There you go. And Catology, you will also be a mod because you're a VTuber. Only content creators get mod. Okay. Science. Okay, you want one of these. So you're getting one of these. I forgot the Nautilus, didn't I? Thanks, Frenchie. Am I getting ethnic profiled on my stream? This is so sad. Science. These guys had Mexican accents, right? Like they were all I remember I gave them Mexican accents because they were like an oil rig. Like the gig was that they were Pemex oil workers. Yeah. Pay to win mod, spend 100 on a Navi target mod. Yeah. I mean, pretty much all of my mods are like other content creators. I think it's like good practice to do that, at least on YouTube, because mod doesn't really mean that much. And whenever you have someone who's like a creative on your stream, you run the risk of like maybe someone recognizing them and saying something mean. So by doing that, you prevent people from, you know, maybe being a little bit disagreeable if given the chance. Because there are a lot of people who, like, on the internet, if they feel enabled to behave in a bad way, they behave in a bad way. And it says there's kind of nothing to do about that. Okay, southeast. Is this the Gale Cliffs? Yeah, it is. I really enjoy the music in this game as well. I just wish mods had the power to edit titles. It'd be useful as fuck. Yeah, yeah. I think Twitch is a lot better technology-wise for streaming. Like, it's better optimized. YouTube is a lot more streamlined. But you know, it kind of depends on what you do. Like, the particular thing about like my profile is that I am not primarily a Twitch person, I guess. I am what I do on YouTube for the most part is streams. I mean, it's video essays, or at least that's what I say to myself. That's that's the lie I tell myself. And you know, in that situation, huh, a gar. Okay. I don't think I had ever been to this part of like of the map. I learned this week that there's Seattle Voice Lab. Oh yeah, I was actually with them for a while. I'm on the Discord server. I don't usually participate on like the paid service. It was one of my goals. Like when at the beginning of last year I had like a lot of money because of a business opportunity, and basically I could choose to do like laser on my face or sign up for like the speed course of Seattle Voice Labs. And then kind of what I did was like say to myself, okay, so I can either like remove my biggest source of dysphoria, which is like my facial hair, or I can tackle my second biggest source of dysphoria, which is my voice. But then I said, oh, you know what? I can kind of just voice train for free, right? Like voice training, that's something I can do for free. But like laser, that's something I can do later. So like the compromise I made with myself is like, okay, you're gonna do laser first, but you have to voice train. You have to voice train. And I did a little, but I'm not super happy with how I sound, I guess. Not yet. Ñaviñón. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy aquí en mi barquito haciendo cosas. Voice dysphoria sucks so much. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of weird, especially if you're into like this medium, which is like, you know, YouTube, anime, whatever. Because there's a lot of situations in which people's only interaction with you is how you sound. Like, I know for a fact that there are a lot of people who, like with my video essays, or the video essays I used to work on, they don't really watch the video. They like listening to it, right? So a lot of what sticks with people in terms of like impressions of that sort is usually your voice. And I guess it's very easy to get self-conscious about that because, you know, if you're making YouTube or any sort of like broadcasting, that's like a really important mode of engagement. There used to be this thing in like, I don't even want to say, like during the early industrial revolution, if you were a worker that had like a little bit more money than the other workers, right? There were a lot of people who were illiterate back then, but still were interested in getting like a semblance of an education. And so what they did is that, you know, if you had like a guy that had maybe a bit more money than the other guys, what he would do is that he would give like maybe a cent to a schoolboy, and then they tell the schoolboy like, read me a book while I'm working, right? Like if I'm working at like a metal forge or at a factory, then yeah, like read the book to me while I do something else. And a lot of people do that with podcasting right now. That's a way that at least I am 100% sure that people used to engage my videos. They just like listening to them. They don't necessarily watch the drawings, though there are a lot of people who watch the drawings, but they do enjoy like the listening experience. And if a video has a bad listening experience, it's very likely they just dip. So if you are doing YouTube or like any of these like weird content creation things, you are constantly confronted with your voice, whether you are editing or whether you are like doing something like getting comments on it because like people feel entitled to comment on it and things like that. So yeah, that's weird, but it's just something that happens. And you know trans women who are not online experience like a normal level of discomfort with that, but they also but like on YouTube it's like 100 times worse. So like I think the next time I have a bit of money I will get into SVL. Yeah, the people there are very nice. I know like one of the trainers. I just want to have people hear my voice and think she, her, not. Oh, are you gay? Are you a fanboy? Today's show has a good listening experience. Yeah. Oh my god. The music today show has a good listening experience. I don't know. I think on my episode that there was like an alien or something. Like my community was like, this is fucking unlistenable, bro. Very true. And quality matters more than visuals on YouTube. I remember an old school YouTuber talking about that. Yeah. SVL is awesome. I just can't afford it anymore. Yeah. Sad. I mean, for all the money that they charge, like, I think that by the end of the day, the thing with voice training is that they can't do the voice training for you. And that sucks. I wish you could just, like, pay for it. I would never get, like, surgery, though, for, like, voice stuff. Because it reduces your range. And I don't know. I wouldn't take that trade-off, I guess. I'm an atmospheric guitar person. I just hate the hell out of my voice. Wish I spoke better. Yeah. I think one of the things that is really complicated with voice training is that... I mean, how would I say this? To do it properly, you have to be like very in your body, right? Like you have to understand how things feel in your throat and stuff like that. And I guess what's difficult about that is that if you are... It's not everyone, but some trans women are like super uncomfortable with like feeling in their body and just kind of figuring out sensations. So yeah. That's complicated. I have a very androgynous voice, always have. That being said, unfortunately, if you're gaming, etc., most of the time people just assume that even of very femme-sounding gamers. Yeah. Like in my case, IRL, I don't really get misgendered. But I have a hard time with like feeling like that's the case, I guess. I'm cis male, I have okay baritone tenor, but god I wish I was in tenor in the 3rd, 4th octave range. Oh, I am a tenor. Like I trained musical... I was like classically educated in singing for a bit, and I'm a tenor. And yeah, I guess that makes it like a little bit easier for me, but it's not, it's still not, it doesn't get rid of the brainworms, I guess. Okay, we got rid of the oil. Now that we got rid of the oil, we can start looking for the fish. What's even like my voice on its lowest register? Like Niara was doing this on her stream, like going on her lower register, and some people were like very thrown off by. Like mine would be, I don't know, maybe something like this. I don't know. It's not even that deep even then. I have a deep voice when I'm singing and I want to sing in a deep voice, but like I don't I don't know, I'm a tenor, so I'm just kind of fucked there. My highest notes in like singing are like an A5, but like my lowest notes in singing are like not that low compared to other men. When I was younger, I really liked, for example, what did I like actually? Oh yeah, I really liked the Hobbit movie. You know the Hobbit movie, like the one of uh, that one, the 2010s one. Yeah, there was like a Hobbit movie in the 2010s, and I guess I liked it, and I had a lot of fun with it, and um, it was like the movie that I watched with my friends, and then this thing happened where I was like listening to the song, and they sing like the dwarves sing a song that's very cool. That's like far over the misty mountains cold. And I really wanted to sing it, but it was like way, way, way too low for my register. Like way, way, way too low. And that just kind of like it made me bitter and sad. Yeah. I wanted to be able to, but like right now I'm kind of glad that I'll take the trade-off, right? I'll take the trade-off. Hello. I'm gonna go, but if any of y'all want resources, I can go find some. I've just joined the Discord that's about to close, so shoot a DM. Thank you. Yeah. So this is like a news for most of you, I guess. But I am closing my Discord. I don't want to have a Discord anymore. This is, I guess, a little unfortunate, but you know, I just realized that having a Discord server is a lot of responsibility, and I've kind of understood about myself that this is like a responsibility I don't want. Because like my server had like over 300 people, I guess, and I can't imagine, you know, being like a political content creator doing this just kind of like on your own small shop kind of thing. And if you are someone who discusses or comments on politics, I guess, managing the disagreements of like what would it be like 20 people who are active all the time, and then the occasional person that might pop in at times to be mean or say something wrong. You know, I just couldn't find like a good way to do it. I created like something in my server which were like official stances, and the purpose of official stances was like to stop, I guess, debate around certain issues, because I wanted those issues to be like gated, you know, like if we create or if we can agree on a consensus, then yeah, we're just not gonna touch the subject and we can talk about literally anything else. But people couldn't respect that. People couldn't like stick by it, I guess, and that was like very disappointing because yeah, I don't know. I guess the thing that I did wrong whenever I started my presence online is that I tied myself to like a community that is very different from me in terms of like you know, ideology, aspirations, etc. And it created this expectation in a lot of people because like I'm a leftist, but I'm not insane, that um, that I was more moderate or more to the center than most people think, I guess. And when they realized that was not the case, they started to like resent me, and that was very disappointing. What? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Oh fuck! 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 Haste! Haste! I need the haste! I need the haste! I need the haste! I need the... Give me the fucking haste! Ah! Yeah. Is it still following me? I guess not. North. Okay. Yeah, so that was my problem. I don't know, for a very long time, I guess. I will say this, though. I will say this. There are a lot of leftists online who are not really interested in political activism, who are not really interested in political anything, really. For them, being leftist, it's more like a subcultural identity. It's like a brand of moral consumption. And the thing with brands of moral consumption is that the more you engage them or the more you entertain them, the thing they have to offer to you is that they make you feel security. You know, it's like church in the sense that you go to church to select for people who have values that are similar to yours. And there's something like nourishing about that, because when you do that, yeah, like, you know, you can feel safe somewhere where people have more or less the same values, the same ideas, whatever. There's can I sell it? This guy won't buy my fish. Okay. This sucks. I wanted to sell my fish. Okay. Yeah, so there's leftists who, I guess for them, being a leftist is more about like going to church, you know? You go into a community kind of expecting safety, you know? You filter people by values under the expectation that they will be safe to approach or safe to relate to in one way or another. And yeah, they're not really interested in doing things like outside of the internet. They're just on the internet to like engage each other and filter friends through values tools. And I mean, I don't necessarily hate that, because I think a problem that's very common to like fandom spaces sometimes is that fandom spaces tend to be the kind of place where people you know, they might have very different values, but they have the same hobby, so they don't really find a lot of opportunities to like relate to each other in positive ways. But if you filter people by values the way that, you know, maybe a political community might allow you to do, then it's a lot easier to like have friends or like select people in a way that, you know, they will make you feel some degree of safety. But in that way, they're not really interested in like political anything. They're interested in having like a subcultural identity, and they treat politics, I guess, like a fandom. And they get into conflicts and discourses that are proper to fandoms, not necessarily, you know, the kind of thing that you'd see in an activism circle or a political party. So that makes things very complicated. And you know, these people, when they go online, they kind of expect that mode of engagement everywhere they go, because it's such a common mode of engagement, right? So I guess when they see a leftist that is not like, you know, it's evidently a leftist, but they're not like super alienating in the way they communicate, because they're expecting, you know, like the fandom leftists, I guess. They start projecting onto them that they're like liberals, maybe. But you know, I guess that happened to me. Like, a lot of people were projecting into me that I was, I guess, a liberal, but that's not really the case. In the ways that I'm a liberal, it's like in the I am the true heir of the Enlightenment tradition kind of liberal, right? What is this? Oh, a pirate flag! Oh my god, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna dress with 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 that. Pulse One community. Some happen to be ideologically driven communities. I'm with the whole Washington. Yeah, there's social identity, safety, and etc. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is that if you use, I guess, politics to select your friends, you're gonna get yourself into a lot of toxic situations, I guess. It's not something I'd recommend. Like in life, a lot of my best friends are very different from me, I think. In that situation. Oh, there's a campsite. I don't think I have been to that campsite. But yeah, I mean, it's also a thing proper of like YouTubers, I guess. People get like parasocial and weird with you. What's in that campsite? You stand in the center of a campsite, and there's fire embers. Are cool, but ash is still steadily blowing out with the wind. Check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over smoke sticks. There is nothing inside save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. Okay. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with a hasty sweep of a foot. Oh. Let's look at the campfire. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Hell yeah, let's kick the ashes. You kick the ashes. Your foot hits something hard at the bottom of the pile. You brush the remnants aside. Yippee! Vandalism. You take it. What do you want to do? We're gonna go. I'm fine. Okay, we can research something. Do I want to research something? Heavy duty. I mean, I don't really need money at this stage of the game. I am fine. I should probably get like one of the crackpots, I guess. Rav pots, not crackpots. Oh my god. Yeah, I should get a crackpot. I'm a leftist liberal, but I'm a volunteer, yet I understand folks don't do this for various reasons. Yeah, just support where you can and spread the word. Where it's focused on caring others primarily, yeah. Recording the DSAs differently strike me more as driven by written philosophy. So I know that's not my energy, but it's in solidarity with them. Well, YouTube, I think I look at Green Party next. Their pamphlet looked promising as far as the types of be attracted to them in selfless sort of thing, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I heard that in the US the Green Party is like very infiltrated by Russia. That's unfortunate because I think that in 2016, had I been American, I would have voted for Jill Stein because I just wasn't happy with like Clinton. And I kind of wanted Bernie to like, you know, maybe run with the Greens, but he didn't wanna because he saw like stopping Trump as more of a priority, and I guess I understand the sentiment, but I think we would be in a much healthier place politically if he had run, because like something that people don't often discuss is that in the US, if you run a political party that gets like maybe I think it's 2%, yeah, like if you get 2% of the votes in a general election, the next election you get money to run on the federal ticket, right? Like you get money in the same way that the Republicans and the Democrats get money. So that means that come 2020, we could have had like a competitive Green Party running against, yeah, like running against whoever, right? You know, it could have been like maybe the DNC candidate, the Republican candidate, and then a Green candidate, and they all had like the same amount of money to like run their campaigns. But like Bernie didn't want to do that, and I don't know. I guess he set the U.S. left a little behind because he's like an older guy, right? Like he's an older guy, and I think he's not very tuned in with like the climate, I guess, the political climate in the United States right now. I mean, it's not like I am either, right? Like I'm not American, so it's not like I have some special insight that he wouldn't have. I think he would have more of an insight than me, but like there's a lot of criticisms of what he did in 2016 that I would think a lot of people are just like not aware of, and they don't act as if they're aware of them. And I don't know, that makes me sad, disappointed, because I think we would be in a much better place if that brand of like populist politics became the thing, right? If it became the age of the times. It hasn't become that, and we got like the other type of populism going on in most of Western countries, which is very disappointing. I mean, I speak for you guys, but like in Mexico right now, we're doing great. We got like the leftist populism in the end, and at least here things are pretty cool. Things are getting better for trans people. Things are getting better for like most people. Poverty is going down. Crime is going down. Um, as I said at the beginning of the stream, like it's a bad time for someone like me that's in a more, I'd say, radical tradition, because we are, yeah, like it's a bad time to like mobilize people in any sense, because like everyone's kind of happy with the temperament of Mexican politics right now. So, if you're like an Antifa super soldier, it's a bad time to be an Antifa super soldier. Like, we're not in the market right now. We're not in demand. Yeah. There's a lot of things that you can still do as a leftist, but they're not things that will, they are. They don't have this feeling of urgency that I would have, for example, if I was American. So yeah, I kind of have to work with the Democratic Party locally since it's a big organization, so I'd rather, but it's whatever. Oh yeah, like, no worries. I wouldn't judge you for like working for the Democrats. I don't think that's a bad thing. We're often all just trying to be good people and doing what we can with what we have. So yeah, I mean, if you are doing something with like a local party or with whoever's doing anything useful, like, yeah, just, it's your life. You don't need my judgment doesn't have to matter, I guess. Wait, I should be able to carry more. So I'm not able to carry more? Eh? Missing item. Ah, it broke. Okay, I see. I need to remember. Ah! Oh, fuck. I need to remember how to repair this. I don't remember this part of the map. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've been here. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I made it. I made it. Is that an Nautilus? No, fuck. It's not what I'm looking for. Oh. Okay, let's repair everything. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very proud of Mexico right now. We've done a lot of progress in a bunch of ways. In France, I hope that La France Insoumise wins the election, but I don't think they're gonna do it. Yeah, like, France is feeling very, very fascistic right now. They kind of want to support Le Pen's party. I mean, that's crazy for me to hear, and it's crazy when I tell my dad that, because when my dad was like in France, that party used to be known as like the party of the skinheads, right? Like, that was the skinhead party. You don't vote them because the only people who vote for those guys are like the weird, like, Nazi people that go on gangs, and then they beat each other, and then they go out looking for fights in bars, and they're basically like the prison gangs, but they're like outside of prison. And I guess it's like a very crass thing to say, but like, for the majority of French society back then, racism was kind of very poorly seen, because it was seen as like a lower class sentiment, right? Like you were not racist, not because being racist was necessarily wrong, but because being racist was kind of like common, I guess. Like it's being a racist is like a lower class thing to be, and so yeah, like a bunch of people were of the mind that you know they didn't want to be racist because being racist is like, yeah, you are uneducated and you are unworldly and you hate people not necessarily because you like are woke, but because like hating someone on the basis of the color of their skin is like crass and evidence of like a lack of education. And I mean, I guess that's better than nothing, but like things like the Syrian migrant crisis made that sort of feeling very common right now. And yeah, like people started getting a lot more crass with the racism, and it really sucks. Like right now, it's like a lot more socially acceptable to be that because anti-migrant sentiment has been generalized. And generally, European media channels are complicit in doing that because they know that, their incentives, their economic incentives are in making sure that um, conversations about. Oh, fuck. I got the wrong thing on. Yeah. Ah! Yeah, that like conversations about. I don't know. It's complicated. Like, this is another issue entirely. But like the media cycle right now is very polarized because news became centered around the incentive structures of 9/11, so like there's no reason why we gotta know the news all day every day because there are not that many interesting things happening all the time. There's such a thing as a slow news day, and there are a lot of slow news days, but right now news media in general has this like 24/7 model where we are just confronted with the news all the time, and that's not good. That's definitely not great. And then the problem with all of that is that if you have nothing to report on a slow news day, then like things get wrong. I got a skedaddle for the thinking about. Take care. Yeah, take care, Catology. See you. Bye bye. Mwah. So yeah, yeah, like there are days on the news that are just like inherently slow. There's not a lot of things going on every day, and if there's a lot of things going on a day, yeah, if you already have that model where you can do like instant reporting, then you are incentivized to report on any and every scandalous thing that happens, simply because you have to have something filling airtime. And yeah, like if you want to have something filling airtime, like most of the time, what you will do is that you will look at whatever's going on in like the most ridiculous thing. Like in the Obama years, there was this thing where people made fun of Obama for like even the stupidest stuff, like, oh, he wore a tan suit today, and that's like unprofessional because he's the president and he has to wear like a black suit because like the black suit is professional. Things like that. Those were like coverage on Fox News, and Fox News was like the biggest like news operation in the United States, and it was stuff like that all the time, and it's really really uncomfortable. But it is what they've been just kind of marinating on, and for people like that, I guess, yippee, we cleared another oil spill. Yeah, for people who are invested in that, I would say that it's kind of wonderful to have something like Trump, I guess, because he's always saying something dumb. And, in a structure of incentives, it's kind of easy to say, so what did Trump say today, right? I used to be like a fan of Stephen Colbert, like the comedian, but I got a lot of burnout from, I guess, watching his content because everything he did every day was just say like, oh, did you guys see what Trump said today? Did you guys see what Trump said today? And I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like, eventually we gotta eventually we gotta talk about something else, right? Like, I know it's a lot of stuff, but he's clearly taking advantage of that coverage that people give him. Steve Bannon has a name for it. They call it flooding the zone. You do like so many bad things in a day so that the media gets distracted, and once they're all distracted, then you do like some real nonsense later. And yeah, I mean, everyone is kind of falling for that. Yay, we cleaned another oil spill. Okay, so now I am looking for I guess like one of the crabby fish. I don't know. Yeah, not this one, not this one, maybe this one. No, not this one. Where is the other oil spill? Yeah, so oh my. Oh no, he disabled one of my engines. This is gonna be pretty bad if he comes back. It's coming back, isn't it? I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here quick. Oh my god, how do I... Okay. So... Okay. We're gonna fish... Nope. What am I gonna do? Okay. No, this is a Nautilus. I don't need that one. What am I gonna do? This is not what I'm looking for either. If that's not what I'm looking for, I'm gonna skedaddle. Yeah, okay. Time to go. Yeah, so basically that's the thing. The news cycle is incentivized to like say stupid stuff, to say outrageous stuff, and then if you are like an outrageous politician, you can take advantage of that for the purposes of like advancing your agenda by keeping the media distracted while you are doing things that are like actually messed up, because like everyone gets burned out of hearing like, oh, did you hear what Trump said or did today, and if your life never changes all that significantly and you're getting exposed to that information all the time, like eventually people get reasonably burnt out of like listening to that kind of commentary every day. Like that's normal. But the thing is that once people get burnt out, they get like in this sort of mindset where they no longer have I guess a temperament to be surprised, and that's like a bad thing. But the best thing you can do is just like focus on yourself and focus on building a community that's like capable of protecting itself. That's just kind of like where I am right now in my temperament, because if you're keeping up with like everything wrong that goes in the world every day, as a human being, you are an animal that used to be able to compute communities where there were like 200 people at most. And these situations where we're exposed to the, let's say, malignant gaze of others, like hundreds of hours every day, no, like, so many hours of the day, then yeah, like we're gonna start having trouble processing all that information. So ultimately, that's the goal, right? Like, create a community that is capable of, like getting over that. Where is the fish that I'm looking for? You know what I suspect? I suspect that... Oh, maybe it's a crab. Maybe that's the problem. Okay, do I have crab? Craft pot. I don't have any crab pots, no. Okay. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm not finding it. Maybe it's a crab. I'm fishing, but I really should be looking for crab. Ow! 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 I damaged my... Ow! 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 I am such a bad driver. Oh my god. This is why I don't have a license. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same. I'm focused locally. It's much easier. Yeah. It's best to focus locally. You have a lot of power in your local community. You don't have a lot of power, like, on the internet, for example. So, yeah, mostly... Like, speaking for myself, I also just try to, like, keep all my politics local. Okay, let's go to the fish market. We have to buy a craft pot. 2 per day, 3 per day. Yeah. We're taking one of these. And we gotta drop it on the oil. Okay. I think my ship is too fast right now. That's my problem. Okay. So we go here. And then we drop it. And then that should give us... that should give us like maybe an interesting creature. On the meanwhile, we're gonna fish to get money. And then maybe have some money to repair things. Yay. So, long term, yeah. Oh my god. Bag rental is in. It's very beautiful, but very scary. Ooh! An interesting one. There we go. Okay, now, we need the lights. Okay, lights. Gonna go take care of my crops and my sourdough labor. Take care. Enjoy your homesteading. I hope it goes so great for you. I would homestead as well, but I've never been like the kind of person to keep like plants in my house. I don't know. There's something about it that sounds like great conceptually as a hobby, but I've never been in, in the headspace for it, I guess. There we go. Sourdough bread is awesome, literally the best. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard a lot of people who are like into sourdough, in the sense of like making bread at home. And I imagine it's a lot better because like the best kinds of bread that you can get in Mexico are like the store brands that we import from the United States sometimes, and that's yeah, there we go. Trilobit. Amazing. Okay. So here we got the fish. Oh my god, no. We need to clean the oil. Clean the oil spill. Clean the oil spill. Yeah. Yeah, I like sourdough bread. I like custom bread. Like a couple of months ago, I was in Europe, and the bread there is just so good. I think a problem that we get in the Americas is that we get a lot of our bread from the United States, or like the American philosophy of bread production. And let's just say it's not that great. Like, I'm sorry if there are any Americans out there, but like, your food standards are not good, and then you import those products into other countries and they're not good either. Yeah, I mean, disappointing. I mean, maybe it's because I was in France too, and like France is a country that is incredibly particular about its food standards. So, I guess I'm comparing this situation with like probably one of the hardest competitions any country could have in terms of like food quality, but like once you try it, you don't really have like another point of reference. Once you try it, like you know, the rest is screwed. Yeah. Wow, I can get good bread in the US. You can? Ooh, yeah. Yeah, like you can make your own. And I'm sure there's specialists somewhere, like you can get like a baker that's like a home baker. And yeah, I mean that's a good thing. You can get like a home baker that is like maybe a passionate person or a specialist. Oh, I cleaned almost all the oil. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. Yeah. We take our bread very seriously in France, yeah. You take all food very seriously in France. Like, when I was there, I felt like I'm not that good of a cook, but I am a good enough cook that when I had French ingredients, the things I did were like amazing. Yeah, there's a lot of bakeries. Also, certain grocery stores have good bakeries. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I guess in my case, I live in a bit of a... Well, I don't live in a food desert, but I live close enough to a food desert such that I know that a lot of people around me, if they want to get bread, they will go for like very bad examples of it. Okay. Oh, okay. Do any of you need oil? So I got a lot of that right now. Yeah, look at all these dark canisters I got. This is crazy. Generator. Any biomass? I don't got any biomass. Okay, science lab. Got your trilobites. Let's see. Okay. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Okay. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence, as if lit from inside. He places the vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. What? Oh my god, not again. I am destroying the ecosystem. Wait, fuck. What is this? Okay, it's like an evil... Oh my god, no! No! I'm creating oil spills everywhere. There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig, so it's real here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still wide from gripping from the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words. But she didn't agree with Ironhaven's method, so leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to Stellar Basin. Please go and find her. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. Yeah, sure. So now we're getting like different fish. No! Okay. Okay, tier 3. Unlock 3 pair tech. Okay. I'm giving you the boxes. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna need... Yeah, there we go. Let's expand the rig. The Kraken is here? Yeah. The Kraken is here. I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Harvester. I mean, I don't think I like that. Ah, okay. Now you can make another thing. Sure. I'm gonna give you a box. Construct. There we go. Okay, so he can take a box and make material out of it. That's so interesting. He can also make canisters. I guess that's good. But what do I do with all the oil? I'm just cleaning the environment. I don't share objectives with these people. I just want to clean the planet and save the world. Okay. Well, whatever. Generator. Okay, the generator is the fish guy. Time to undock, like... What's on the cabin? Encyclopedia. Okay. Okay. Pursuits? What's my pursuits right now? Okay, so search for relics, find more tablets, light the statues. That stuff I'm not gonna do because that's for the bad ending. Like I don't even know. I don't even know what the game would look like in the bad ending, but I know those are the things that the people who want me to like destroy the world want me to do. So I'm not doing that. Rare fish, I don't know if I want to do that. The iron rig, I guess I'm doing this stuff. Assist the Iron Haven, I'm doing that. Talk to the researcher. Okay, whatever. Build factory tier 4. I think for that we need to keep doing stuff. And okay, so this would be like the last thing for the oil rig. I guess we're gonna do that next stream. We're gonna... It's almost been 3 hours, oddly enough. I mean, I didn't even notice. I had a lot of fun. I mean, has it been 3 hours? How long have we been going? I need to check. Oh no, it's been 2 hours. Huh. Okay, we're here for now another hour then. Okay. Well, you guys are here for fun. We're going to the west. All right. Supposedly there's is this a box of... Oh yeah. Yep. It's one of the boxes from the dredge. There's some more stuff to pick up here. Let's go! Box number 1. Am I going crazy right now? I can see my eye tweaking out. I think I should sleep. 5 more hours, hell yeah. No, I don't want to stream that long. I think it's not good. Like, streams also get hard to watch if you go on too long. Oh my god. That thing is so scary. Okay. I'm gonna sleep first. First of all, sleep. Second of all, we go to the foundry. Yeah, we want a bunch of these. Hell yeah. These are the best. Yeah, like... Oh no, you can only get them once? Well, that sucks. Wait, no, can you get more? Hell yeah, you can get more. Eh! Yippee! I love them. I love the research parts because I'm a scientist. And I love research. And I love science. I love mathematics. Ooh. Okay, so now we're going to the factory where supposedly these people are. Oh, you guys also want a box for your stuff? That's so bad. Okay, once deployed, these tribes into a larger formation capable of gathering discarded material. Okay, so this is a trap for stuff. These are packs so that when you're outside you have repairs, but I'm not really interested in those. Foundry. Okay, so this allows you to do circular work, I guess. Yeah. So that allows you to like get items to turn into other items. So that's not something that I'm really looking at for. Okay, so you... Okay, you're not buying any of the things I want to sell you, so you're not buying my... Okay, and these things sell for like almost nothing. That's so bad. Like, I'm out here trying to help the environment. These guys don't want to give me money for it. Oh my god, I'm literally doing activism right now. What can I do for you? Nothing really. You seem very nice, but I don't have any objective. Okay, guys, priorities first. We're gonna do priorities first. So priorities first means... Oh my god, what? Ah! Okay. Priorities first means coming here. We're gonna do something special. We're going to the storage. And we're taking out this one and this one. And we're going to the painter. What can I help with you today? I have next page. Pirate. No, you. What do you mean you won't let me? So you found a scrap of fabric, huh? Yes, I found many. There we go. Now we have the pirate flag. What can I help you with today? Yeah. No, I don't want to hook. I just want the pirate one. No. Oh! I completed the flags. I have all the flags now. Yippee! Okay. Rusty red, a sharp mint. Maple orange. Ooh, royal purple, golden treasure, black abyss, yeah. Okay. So you can get special paint by giving this guy crabs. Okay. He makes paint out of crabs. That's so interesting. Okay. I can collect the paints, I guess. But I just wanted... But I'm gonna wait on that. we're gonna wait on that for now. Okay, let's do research. Yippee science! Okay. Massive crab pot. Complex. Okay, let's do complex. Oh my god, I had enough to update the engines and I didn't do that. Okay, well, at least I know that I can get like boxes now. We're gonna spend the day on the island. Spend the day on the island. Let's go. Okay, now... Okay, wait, no, wait, we're gonna haste. Gotta go fast. I go so fast right now, oh my god. Okay, so here I'm coming to the... No. I'm coming to the shipwright to get repairs. And then I'm going to the... Yeah, no, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So, now I got my pirate flag, which is amazing. And, what is that? Okay, so there's crabs there. There's oil there. And there's... Okay, I need to remember. Let's remember. Collect samples from the Stellar Basin. Okay, so now we're going to the Stellar Basin. Where is the Stellar Basin? It's not the Twisted Strand, it's like south. Ah, okay. You know I'm a woman because I know to ask for directions when I don't know where I go. Yeah. Happy to admit I'm lost as hell. Okay. Ding 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 ding. Okay, so we turn on the troll net. There we go. This is the Stellar Basin. This sort of like beach looking area. Time to fish. Let's go. Okay, am I just gonna take all the... I mean, I need to remember where the... Ouch! Okay. I think my thing expired. This is not good news. In the Stellar Basin... Maman le petit bateau. Ouais. Il était un petit navire, il était un petit navire. Ça déjà jamais navigué. Ça déjà jamais navigué. Ouais, ouais. Ohé, ohé, matelot navigue sur le flot. Ok. Ouais. Okay, I'm gonna get one of these. This is important. And these ones, I'm just sending them to the storage. I have so much fucking ore. I have no idea what the song is, but it's cute. It's like a song for children in France. It's about like a little sailor that had never sailed, and he wanted to sail, and like the boat is going over the sea. So yeah, like matelot navigue sur le flot. That means like matelot, like the guy is sailing over the waves. Okay, we're throwing the craft pot. Ah, there he goes. Now that thing, it has to stay there, and we are going to the fortress. Okay. Okay, so here we gotta be careful because in the middle of this thing, there's like a giant fish that's like radioactive and it's killing all the other fish here. That's so cute. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I love it. I love French children's songs. I want my partner to sing them more to me, but I don't know. I guess I haven't really gotten into the habit of asking. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Iron Haven Corporation sent me. Your old boss wants to pick you up again. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. Yeah, it was naive of you. So what do you want? I mean, I could ask her everything. I mean, I'm more interested in the relationship, so if I can only ask one question, I will ask about the relationship. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him, yeah. But I studied him too. His theories on nature cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. Oh, really? I heard whispers through the roof door of his office, so confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk, dust, and on torn-up shreds of paper. Okay. Never could make much sense of it. What else? Okay. Yeah. Drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping them with that, I suppose. Do you have any idea what they're even doing? She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help. But you've seen what's happened to the water here and elsewhere, I imagine. Yeah. I mean, I think it sucks what they're doing. Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Okay. Well, it's the same tech used in the repulsion machine I gave you. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Iron Haven Scientific Communication Division have long been working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. Oh, I see. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single world, free. Okay. It emits a vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. Okay. What else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I mean, do we? I'm not sure those guys are doing like a good thing right. But like, okay, I suppose I'm the good girl. I don't want these people to get hurt. I couldn't keep a damn about the rig or the corp, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. Yeah, I agree. I like the Mexican guy that works on the plantation. Yeah, like on the installation, I should say. Give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Okay. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them or that I approve of what they're doing. Yeah, no, me neither. I don't approve of what they're doing. What else? That is all. Well, I am here. I'm gonna gather some fish for the guy. And probably some oil. Yeah, I'm not into the whole, like, what these guys are doing. They're clearly evil. I don't like them. I don't think what they're doing is good. Tripod spiderfish. That's so interesting. You know, I was kind of hoping that that girl was gonna ask me for oil. Because I really want someone to take all this oil off my hands. Right now I'm just cleaning it because, like, I want to clean it. Like, I don't like oil spills. And for me, this is, like, a lot of the fun. But, you know, I'm starting to get more oil than I have fish and other items. Like, it's reaching a point where it's becoming, like, half of my inventory. And I don't know. I really want to get rid of it all. I really just want to get rid of the oil. Yeah, I don't know. Can't you guys, like, make it into plastic? I don't know, like, let's make some X-Men figures. Let's like try to make some toys out of this. I don't know. We can also make polymers. We don't necessarily have to make, like, plastic with it. We can, like, maybe make rubber or make medicine or make energy or do some other thing with biochem. Like, what I am collecting oil for you guys. Like, do you really not want it? Do you really just want me to keep making, like, hundreds of thousands of bottles? Oh my god. Uh, oh my god. A tentacle. Okay. Okay, so I know... I know not to mess where I am. I need to sleep. Where do I sleep? Okay. Yeah, I know not to... I know my limits. I know not to mess where I am unwanted. Okay, let me park. We're gonna bed. We're going to bed. We're going to bed. I know a lot of sea shanties. Honestly, I would love singing them while I play this game, but I really like the music of this game as well. And my musician's ear is not that good yet. Like, if I am listening to a song and I want to sing, like, my own song, I have a really hard time, like, separating the two, I guess. Like, if I'm hearing a song and I want to sing a song, I will have a hard time, like, listening to the song because, you know, singing myself my own song, because I will be too distracted by the other song. And that's kind of something that's been a skill issue that I've had all my life. And when I was doing, like, choral singing, I guess that was one of my problems, because if I didn't have, like, a song, like, perfectly practiced, I would, like, yeah, I could, like, feel my voice blend in a little too much with, like, the voices of, like, the other people singing. And yeah, that was not ideal, but, like, I'm getting better at it. At least I want to believe I am. Because I don't know, like, one of the things I wanted to do on this channel as well is music. You know, I want to do music. I want to do music because, like, I care about it, and it's one of the skills that I have, and things like that. Maybe yeah, long term, it's like definitely something I want to pursue, but I've never gotten into things enough that I have resources for creative music production. Right now, I joined a community of people who do that, or at least are into that. And I guess one positive that could come out of it is that I uh, come to understand a little how music is digitally produced, because I know how to play the guitar, but I know how to play the guitar in like I guess yeah, in like a concert hall. I don't know how to play it so that it gets like well recorded into a computer so that I can later like mix it with other instruments. And I don't know what's the best way to record, because like depending on your needs, desires, etc., there are some instruments that are like better than others, and there are some tools that are better than others when it comes to like sound recording. So right now that's my issue. I would like to do this, but I don't have the tools, or at least I don't have the knowledge to do it properly. And yeah, yeah. Um, I should definitely invest more time and energy into it, but like, um, right now I'm very busy. Right now I'm very possessed by like a contract that I have at my work, which is like a temp work. But once that's done, I will be very happy, because it means I will have a lot of free time to pursue my own projects. So right now, the things that I am doing are very, in the spirit of, uh, okay, we're going south and west. Yeah, they're very much things that I'm doing in the spirit of like doing things later. And I mean, some of that sucks, because if you're a creative person, you want to be creative like in the moment, and it gets really, I guess, sucky if you can't be creative in the moment, like if you have to have a plan or a structure and things like that. In my nature, I am someone who I guess struggles with that. Because my nature is just like going out into the world and doing things at my own pace. But if you are let's say an ambitious person, at some point you run into the reality that for certain projects it's really important that you have like a sense of like long-term planning and a sense of like time, because there's like things that are better to do at certain moments and a bunch of like ideas like that. And it sucks when you want to do like a stage of the process, but you know you can't because you're busy with something else. Oh well. It is what it is. Hello, ma'am. Selling you this. Okay, now we need repairs. There we go. Okay, so let's go to the crab pot, because I imagine there's like crabs there that need picking up. Okay, there's the crab pot. Oh my god, this is... Eh? Nani kore? Okay. I got a sea slug! That's amazing. I really like sea slugs. This is so scary, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, this is the fish I know was asked. of me in the thing. So I'm taking one of these. And let me see what's on the other side over there. Okay, I already have one of these. What's in there? Okay, this one, I already picked it up. Okay, that's not a deep sea fish. This one... Oh yeah, this one is the one I'm missing. Ah... I mean, it's so cool, but I don't want to give them a trophy fish. I want to give them a common one. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, sorting. Okay. My favorite part of every video game. The sorting. Okay. The box inventory. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it, chat. Now we're gonna rotate this guy. And we're gonna stop that. Manifest. We do this. We take the haste. And now we're going northwards. Over there, yeah. Towards the oil rig. There we go. Slowly but surely, we will bring the fish and fresh. Go, 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 go. And rest. And go, 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 go. And rest. I want to see if I can make it the same day. Go, 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 go. Oh my fucking god. I lost an eagle shark to that. What was that? Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so scary. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Ah! Ah! No! Ah! Oh my fucking god. Okay. Oh my god, guy. Submit samples? I mean... I guess I'm gonna give you my prized possession. No. I tried so hard. Oh my god. It's the first time this game makes me scream like this. Okay. Okay. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He connects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive in many ways. Their simplicity is a kind of purity, no burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain, but it can be extracted. Okay. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slacken muscles arc, and tense before lying still again. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, breathing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. The people here are depending on you, oddly enough. Okay, so first of all, I want to repair my ship. Okay, generator. My guy, I got some fucking fish to sell you. You're only giving me $7 for this? Dude, that's so ass. You're giving me more money for a crab. Oh my god. Well, whatever. Okay. Factory. Can you repair my... Okay, she can't. Okay, finally someone wants petrol. Finally someone wants my petrol. Yes, please take it off my hands. I don't want to carry this anymore, please. We'll get started. Okay, there you go. Defenses are primed. Turning them on now. These had better work. Droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal. Don't need to bleep. Go away! You hit my ship! Oh my god. That's so scary. Okay. The defenses are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates out the ears. Okay. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig. A stern-looking man in a suit. He's gonna be from the US South. But sir, the seafloor here, it shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust? What's the southern accent like? Trust you? You who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involved locals just to take your own hat. Okay. The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. You who put this whole operation in jeopardy. Enough of this. Your concerns ended still in scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Okay. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness under the rig. Okay. Okay. We're destroying the environment. Oh fuck, not here. The man in the suit turns to you. And we're back on track. While he oversteps his corporate responsibility, it appears that foreman was right to enlist your assistance. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to feed your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. I mean, I don't care. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Okay. Get on with it. Like, why are you such a dick to me? I've been nothing but nice to these people. I need my ship repaired. Like, legit, no one can help me right now. Under market. Okay, this guy can give me repairs. That's good enough. Okay. Executive. Okay, where's the science guy? Yes. What's your opinion of your boss? Yeah, I want the co-worker drama, give me it. And my master, oh, the executive, yes. He's everywhere, very hardworking, always has been, always will be. He needs me, my work. It all has to be correct, do you understand? We have to be in the right place or else there's not much time left. Okay. Have you learned anything about the dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen, touched. Smooth one moment, silky, and the next sharp stabbing. The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the lights flicker. The subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. Okay. You seem concerned. Yeah. Concerned? No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is oh my god! The white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. Okay. Fuck. The fish from Twisted Strand, do you have them? You know what? I don't think I'm doing something good or helpful here. I am a very bad contribution to the overall health of this place. Let me talk to the foreman. What can I do for you? Okay, have there been any patches of contamination cited in this area? There have been areas of contamination cited in Twisted Strand. Anything else? Okay, fuck. Like, I'm gonna go. Okay, so these guys want a box. I'm gonna get them their box. Fuck. Okay, no more funny business. I don't want to see one of those things ever again. Did you already see the fucking Kraken? Oh my god! I was so scared. I've never seen one of those. It's like the first time I see that fucking monstrosity of a... Okay. Ah, well, there's oil spills everywhere now. I'm gonna have to clean them sometime. You know what? I think I'm gonna go clean the oil spill in my own time. Right now, we should probably advance the story. Or something to that effect. I can't believe that I fished... Okay. Oh my god, I'm shaking right now. You guys don't know how scary that was, the fucking... I wanna cry. Ah, I'm not even fishing correctly now. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. We gotta get a bunch of boxes for these. Let's go. And there's the rig, so we're going there now. Oh my god, that was so scary. I thought they were gonna destroy my ship. That has only happened once before. When I was at the very beginning of the game and I went to the red area. I have only died one time in this game, and it was because I wasn't that skilled at that moment. But now that I'm a lot more skilled, that has been the closest thing to like an actual death scare that I've gotten here. So, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay. You want a box? I got a box for you. Okay, fleet services. There we go. Excellent. Remember, Fusion Men will permit the workers to upgrade your hull without tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself. I don't care. What can you even do for me that I don't have? Oh, a new hull. You just want 2 boxes for that? Bro, that's not even... It's not even bad. I can do that right now. Tier 5 hull upgrade. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I don't care. This guy's going crazy right now. Okay, you want 2 boxes for bait refinement. I mean, I'm not even... I can help you finish that. But like... Sure. Okay, let's talk to the executive. What's your opinion, Mr. Suit Guy? Okay, why is the Iron Haven Corporation interested in this region? He scoffs. The corporation has an interest in every region. Over the next few years, you'll come to understand. What? Well, okay. What else? Don't have all day. Okay, what is your scientist doing with the fish I've been gathering? Whatever he likes. Honestly, even if I care to know myself, I'm not sure why you think I tell you. Okay, what else? You're such a prick, dude. The foreman was telling the truth. Something attacked the rig. The executive makes a show of looking around and peering over a nearby railing. Well, I don't see it anymore, do you? I mean... No, but does it matter? What else? I don't have all day. Nothing. You've been lovely. You've been lovely, by the way. You've been lovely. Hi. How are you doing, sir? I think I'm just gonna sell you all this stuff. I don't care. I have so fucking much of it. Okay. It's kind of late, so I'm gonna go to bed now. And then I'm gonna go get one more box. And that will complete like the oil rig. Okay, so functionally that means going either over here or over here, or in here there are no easy options. Like, I guess the easier option would be over there. If I see a box, but there are no boxes here anymore, I think. Yeah, no, this place is very desolate. There's no boxes. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay, so it's just gonna stay there. Ugh. Okay. Alright. What does that mean? Okay, so that's probably oil I'll have to clean on my own time. I'm gonna do that when I want to relax from work. Like right now, I have different priorities, I guess. I'm gonna get that thing over there. So now we're going south. We're going south, and when we're south, we will start picking up stuff. Ah! Putain! Mais quelle merde! Vraiment. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What the fuck? Okay. That's good, I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna sell all the oil to the guy. I don't care. That guy wants the oil, I'm gonna give him the oil. I don't have like any big emotional investment in the oil being used in like a way that that contributes. If someone is gonna take it off my hands, I'm gonna gladly give it to them. I mean, my intuition is that it's a relatively difficult resource to get, so I would imagine that, you know, there would be someone starts doing the Merovingian tirade from the Matrix. Yeah. La vie de ma mère. Je m'en fous, quelle merde. Okay, is there like dead ass nowhere I can go to sleep here? This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck so bad. Please tell me there's a port here. Okay, yeah, I remember this place correctly. What's going on? Search the campsite. Inspect the symbols. Oh, okay, I remember this place. Here's where the main game ends there, I think. So basically, the main plotline of the game is that we are a sailor whose wife died, and we are trying, let's say, very hard to like bring her back to life, I guess. But then there's also relationships that we have in this place, like in this archipelago of islands, that are invested in our well-being and are trying to convince us not to use like dark powers to like bring her back, because in the main storyline that's basically what you're doing. And there's like a bunch of notes and papers that detail how your wife like died around the time of your wedding, and that how that was like very traumatizing for you. And then what you do is that you split your identity, right? Like you split your identity into two different people, I guess. And the two different people that you become, one is like a person that has like maybe the ability to move on, and the other is like the traumatized version of yourself trying to like make sense of everything you are experiencing, and trying to like bring back your dead wife with a magical book, I guess, which is the book that is making the fish corrupted, and which is making all these like demons appear in the sea. So if you want to do the good ending, which I want to do once I'm done with the DLCs, basically what you do is you don't do like the red area, like this area over here. And I don't even know this because I looked at a guide. I know because I already got like the mission, like the instruction from someone to go get lost in the sea with the book, with like a magical book, right? So yeah, like I could end the game right now if I wanted and get the good ending, just by like driving off over there. That's my intuition, but I'm not doing it just yet because I want to fix the world before I before I step out of it. But yeah, right now my long-term goal is like making things better for everyone. And once I do that, I can go away in peace. Because like sort of the point of the game is that you're like over welcome. No. You're overstaying your welcome, let's say. In this world. Because like the moment your wife died, I guess that was like so traumatizing for the guy that he just decided not to. Yeah. His factory is running at peak efficiency. We got all we need. Perfect. Okay. This girl. Oh my god, there's legitimately nothing you can give me. I don't care about any of this stuff. Dark splash, rot, and mixed bait. Oh wait, I can actually use this thing. Oh, and it eats the canister. Yippee. Mixed bait. Yippee! Hello, how are you doing? We are we're having fun destroying the environment, I guess. Okay, time to take a small rest. I've completely built the platform, which is a Steam achievement, apparently. Okay, so undermarket. Guy. I was wondering if you sell crab pots. You don't, but you sell research parts. Okay, I'll take a research part of your hands. And then on my own research, I'll get one of the crab pots. There we go. I'm good. Grand Theft Toil. Yeah. We're just like... We're doing an extremely destructive oil rig operation. I want to help the environment, not whatever this is. This is so bad. Okay, so now there's all this oil over here, and there's oil over here, and there's oil over here, and I'm gonna have to clean it, like, in my own time, because cleaning it is just so slow that, you know, I'm probably not gonna... I'm probably gonna have a hard time, like, doing streams where I just clean it, because it took me almost 2 hours to clean one of the spots. And even then, I have, like, a bunch of canisters that, you know, I don't know if I... Oh my god. Okay. Mangrove. Okay, so I need a specialized rod for this. Do I not have a specialized rod for the mangrove? Oh, okay, no. Wait, I think I do need to get, like... Ah. Okay, yeah, I need a specialized rod for the mangrove. Destroy the environment simulator. No, I'm an ecologist. I'm a green. I love the planet. I don't eat meat, or at least I don't try to. You know, I'm a bad vegetarian in the same way that some people are like bad Christians. In that most of the time I try to like avoid meat, but sometimes I'm just very bad at that. Yeah. I make a lot of exceptions because like I know that meat is like a social... It's like a social thing, right? Like there's people who eat meat socially. Like chimpanzees in the wild will sometimes eat meat only when they are celebrating something. So they will hunt small animals and eat them, even though their diet mostly consists of you know, insects and fruits and some plants. So yeah, I really enjoyed your series on Quebec. Thank you. I worked really hard on it. Glad that you like it. I'm gonna make more history videos soon. Like right now you see me streaming, but my long-term goal is to make more video essays, right? Like I don't wanna like make you guys feel like I'm gonna quit doing that. I am going to continue making video essays, but it's gonna take me a bit. Okay. Anti-tangle line. And it wants a canister. Okay. Well, lucky for you, I got a shit ton of those. I'm gonna give you all of my canisters, lady. All of them, all of them. You're getting all of my canisters. Absolutely all of them. I'm getting rid of them like it's Christmas. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm now number 1, I win. Yeah, you get that if you are like the first person to chat, I think. Yeah. Humans kinda need heme iron from what I know. Then again, I'd fully expect this to be farmed if we didn't develop social strength. Yeah, no, you can get that from beings. So like, you don't have to concern yourself with like, I guess iron, because iron is not something that you can get from plants. What you can't get from plants is B12, like the vitamin B12, and some other very specific nutrients. So yeah, that's the problem. Okay, so that's kind of like what most people avoid, I guess. It is the mangrove one. Yeah. Putain, c'était pas là. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Construct. I have so much money now that like spending it means nothing. To storage. Okay. Thank you. Is this my anti-mangrove one? Okay, we're taking you to cargo. And then we're installing you, which takes 3 hours. There we go. I find the history of Canada interesting and the format is cool, yeah. I mean, I will make more video essays in the future, but they will use like the VTuber model and a couple of things like that. I believe that a lot of people don't really like VTubing, which for me, honestly, it's very sad. Because I do enjoy this format a lot more, and I think it's like more creative, and that, you know, I can do something that's more original with it than just, you know, Contribble, because there are a lot of people who do Contribble, right? So, oh wow, look at this baby. Wow. Okay, it looks like a proper ship now. Hell yeah. I'm at a point of realizing we're interconnected and have to manage our relationships with all other creatures, and I think other creatures are doing the same with us. I guess we're at the top due to being lucky, but that gives us a lot of responsibility to certain powerful individuals and with respect. Yeah. Like, the way I see all that is that, as human beings, we are, you know, kind of at the top, and we would be very stressed if we weren't. We have already, like, created mass extinctions before. The Anthropocene has been, like, a very complicated time, I guess, and some of what that has meant is that in order to make the world safe for us, we have modified it to the point where, you know, utility to human beings is like a possible determinant of your success as an animal. And that's, yeah, I guess that's scary. I would prefer a VTuber style. I used to like Contribles. It can be looked, but a VTuber model will be more unique. Yeah, like there's not a lot of people who do like video essays with VTubing. And the ones that do, in my experience, are people who are usually covering, like, I don't know, drama within the VTubing community, I guess. And drama within the VTubing community is fine, but it's not a utilization of the format that I believe creates that much value. Because you can, like, endlessly litigate, like, the reputations of other people and create content out of that, but I'm not necessarily into that. I think most of the time it's like very petty, and it makes people like dumber versions of themselves and things like that. So that's something I'm just not into. Like, I don't enjoy that, but I'm speaking for myself. I don't want to give people the impression that I think that if you make like that kind of content, you're a bad person. But I will definitely stand by the idea that, like, VTuber drama is, like, you know, not the best use of anyone's time. Because litigating reputations is like high school behavior, I guess. And in the industry, I think it's important, or at least valuable, to identify bad actors and things like that. But by the end of the day, it's bad actors within an entertainment industry, and like it's not that big of a deal, right? Like it's not the destruction of the planet. It's not like education. And I saw like a school, well, not a school, but like an education server in Japan that's using like VTuber models to keep like kids engaged on their classes, right? Like their online classes. And yeah, like if you ask me, I believe that's a very cool thing, and that's something I want to do and that I'm excited to do. I wouldn't say I am excited to do like drama, I guess. Like I don't want to be I am speaking for myself, but like I don't want to be the kind of person that gets into like the purity testing of the medium and stuff like that. Not necessarily because I don't think it's important. I mean, of course it is, but because I don't think, or at least I don't know that it will be that productive, even if you pick it as your thing. Because like there's a lot of like very, I guess, conservative people in the community that, no matter what you tell them, they're not gonna change their minds about stuff. And you know what? If they're looking at VTubers for like comfort content and things like that, I don't think we have to like, how would I say this? I don't think we have to like crash their modes of engagement because they're very unlikely to change. I believe what we should do is create positive spaces where people can do other things. Well, if they want to do other things, if they want to like improve and use their energy more positively in other endeavors. Okay, wait a second. There's something I need to check. I have so much space now. Oh my god. This is actually very cool. I can carry a lot of things now. Amazing. Yeah. The world is not safe for us all. Humans need to understand we rely on other creatures and we have a responsibility to work with them and try to communicate with them somehow. Yeah. I'm trying to learn French. I used to learn it, so I kind of know some basics, but still got a lot to learn. Okay, yeah, keep studying. Good luck. That said, I kind of feel like we still have to prioritize ourselves, have feeling other species of the same. Though I wonder if the same species consciousness is a thing. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think human beings have had relationships with other creatures of the earth without having like a super useful experience of their internality, I guess. Like we don't understand what animals think, but that doesn't stop us from having good relationships with animals when we've had them in the past. Because this is like an argument that veganism makes that I believe is like a very well placed argument in terms of like speciesism, is that every culture, every human society has had, let's say, an idea of the animals that are sacred, right? Like even so for example in the Americas, it is very controversial to eat cats because we consider them like pets and animals of company, but there's a lot of people who eat cats in other societies, especially in Asia, right? Like, and also in the West, for example, it's regularly normal to eat beef, to eat cats. I mean, to eat cows, but in certain societies in India, for example, eating a cow is like very taboo. So, I mean, we can make a point about cultural relativism there that I believe is like useful, but the broader idea is that humans have always known to like see that some animals are like either conscious or valuable or important or whatever, right? Like we always have had some level of awareness that there are animals that we want to protect from the treatment that we give other animals. We're capable of understanding there's like animal consciousness and like animal um, importance and things like that. But uh, the moment we actually look at it from the point of view of culture, no. The moment that we take that cultural insight away and generalize it into like how we should organize as a society, I think imagine we were all trying to like agree on what are the important animals that would be protected. I don't think most of us would agree. But ultimately, we would agree that there are animals that have to be protected. And I guess in that sense, like the most important takeaway that we can have is that, you know, um, yeah, that maybe all animals are important, right? Like maybe we don't have to pick and choose who gets to be treated like a like a living being with rights and some interest in protection. Maybe we just have to like understand that every life is valuable, whether it's human or non-human. And yeah, that's like an argument that vegans make. That's an argument I make. I am vegetarian. I am interested in becoming vegan, but I don't know. I guess I struggle a lot with like the. I don't even want to call them cultural aspects, but like the habitudes I picked up while growing up, in terms of like my diet and things like that. Long term, though, I think that by the time I am 10 years older, um, I want to have like my diet be as close to vegan as possible. Like if I can be vegan, I would love to be vegan. I'm just very concerned about B12 because I don't want to take supplements. And that's a thing that you can only get from certain animal fats. So I think I will have to eat meat, at least very minimally, because I don't want to be dependent on like big pharma for for my ability to see or my ability to have energy or well-regulated emotions. Ah, fuck. Okay, that was that was an unrelated alarm that tells me that I've been streaming for a fair bit, I guess. Oh, I had already caught one of these. Like, what's my problem? I think centralizing would be a mistake, to be honest. Our relations are different. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's good. Oh, fucking I. Okay. I need to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mind you, I'm of a mixed mind, was vegan, ended up fucking miserable as one, vegetarian didn't work either for me. That's fine, like, I think we're all just trying to be good people. You don't have to be perfect. 3 hours? Yeah. I've been going on for 3 hours. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. It's been a bit. And I've advanced the story a fair bit. And I've splashed myself in oil a lot, like I would said I would do on the thumbnail. Like, look, even after supposedly cleaning what I was meant to clean, I have a fucking oil splash here. Oh my god. Oh. Well. Okay. I can tell myself when enough's enough. I think I'm very close to like ending the the thing now, for the most part. Yeah. Okay. We're going to. How do I I want to go to the main menu. What was the way? Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, wait, no, I have to come forward. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for attending. I've had a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna try to stream more often. I really wanna finish this game and maybe do some other things with my streams. I really enjoy, yeah, the Dredge, especially the fishing mini games and the fact that it gives me like a lot of opportunities to talk. So yeah, I mean, now that I got myself into this position, I think I will try to end the game like as soon as possible. Yeah, probably I will try to stream like 2 days a week or something that's like sustainable to me. But 3 hours is enough. I have other like adult responsibilities, so I guess I will entertain myself with those. To everyone who attended, thank you very much. I hope you have a good rest of your day/night, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.